Alrighty, good stuff. First thing we do, once the engine's running, check, make sure we're making oil pressure.
Yep.
Alright, we are. We're going to turn a radio on.
Bravo Van Nuys ground, taxi up to and hold short of Alpha.
This we're going to listen to is the local weather right here in Van Nuys.
Yep.
As pilots, we listen to it every time we take off
Weather
or land.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 18. Dew point 02. Altimeter 3004. ILS.
We set this to 04.
Yep.
Landing and departing. Runway 16 right. Notice German. Runway 16 left is closed for maintenance until 9 a.m. local time. Advise initial contact you have Delta.
Alright, so we got Delta. Now I'm going to go to ground.
Aircraft to Cherokee, taxi down, parking Cessna Carro.
Van Nuys ground, Cessna 7505 Golf, ROTOR F, taxi Alpha.
Cessna 7505 Golf, Van Nuys ground. Information Delta's current, wind calm, altimeter 3005, running 16 right, taxi Alpha.
Taxi V Alpha with Delta 05 Golf. So when we get outside this red line here, we'll be on taxiway Alpha 1, which takes us down to Alpha. We steer it with our feet. And we usually set the power right around 1,000.
Yep.
Cherokee 83 Whiskey, cross, running 16 right, taxi northeast corner via Bravo. Clear to cross, 83 Whiskey, thanks.
I'm going to put the tower frequency in next because that's the one we're going to use next.
Yep.
And we're going to park right next to this other airplane, do what we call a run-up.
Yep.
I'll pull the throttle back because now I'm just going to stop, so I don't really need any more power. Let's go ahead and push this forward, the mixture. This is the throttle, this is RPM gauge.
Yeah.
So let's bring the throttle up to about 1700. Excellent. Yeah, we checked the gauges. Everything's operating fine. We checked the flight instruments. And all we can really check is what we got going on right now, which is almost nothing, right?
Yeah.
So airspeed's nothing. That's up and erect. This is about the field elevation. We're not going up or down. Oh, this is off, so let's go ahead and change this to the direction we're going.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Then if we check our carburetor heat, pull this lever out. Should get a reduction in RPM. And we did, so go ahead and push it back in. That's back.
Van Nuys ground, 7022.
Now bring this back down to 1,000.
Information, Delta.
Out.
702214 November, Van Nuys ground, taxi,
All right,
runway
good.
16 right, taxi Alpha. 16 right via Alpha, 702214 November.
So we got the, we brought the RPM up into the power range. Everything looked good. All the gauges work, so we're good to go.
Sweet.
I'm going to call the tower and get us clearance to take off. Van Nuys Tower, Cessna 7505 Golf, holding short 16 right. We're looking for a right crosswind departure.
Cessna 7505 Golf, Van Nuys Tower, right crosswind flood basin, runway 16 right, clear takeoff.
At the basin, right turn, clear to go, 05 Golf. Now what we're going to do, James, is roll out onto the runway.
Helicopter 4, Papa, Charlie.
We're going to taxi out there just like we taxied up here. And when we get lined up on the runway, we'll go ahead and push that power in all the way. And as our airspeed starts to come alive, once it starts to come into the green, we'll just pull the elevator back about 3 inches. Lift the nose wheel off the ground, and we'll fly away.
Cool.
All right. Here we go. We're squared away down the runway. Go ahead and push the power in full. We keep this straight up and down like that. Let it come back naturally. So go ahead and grab a hold of it. All right. Let's pull it back about 3 inches. A little bit more. And away we go.
Helicopter 4, Papa, Charlie, free exchange approved, good day.
Now push it forward just a little bit. A little bit more. There you go. And if we keep the those hills right at the top of the nose, that should be a pretty good attitude for climbing out.
Yep.
And we just climb out straight ahead.
Yeah.
Every time we take off to about 500 feet above the ground, we just go straight ahead. That way if anything happened, we could turn around and come back and land.
Yep.
Van Nuys Tower, 300 Echo Foxtrot, holding short, 16 right, like to stay in the pattern.
Ski 300 Echo Foxtrot, Van Nuys Tower, make left, close traffic. From a 16 right, above takeoff.
16 right, takeoff, 300 Echo Foxtrot.
This area around here is what they call the flood basin.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and turn towards Topanga Canyon.
That way.
Yeah.
Our last transmission was loud and clear.
It's about a 45-degree turn, and we're going to head right towards that mountain off in the distance.
Yeah.
So we start rolling out our roll. And we're going to climb up to about 2,500 feet. So we got about 1,000 feet to go.
Yeah.
At 500 feet a minute, should take us about 2 minutes. Kind of flying over Encino right now.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Right, 2,500.
Yeah, as soon as the big one comes down there.
Wait.
Yeah, right here we got the Burbanks airspace right above us.
Yeah.
So we have to stay below it.
Okay.
Excellent climb out, by the way.
Thanks.
Nice steady airspeed. At about 50 feet before our altitude, we'll start slowly lowering the nose, so that by the time we get to our altitude, we're already leveled out. There you go. So just slowly lower it.
Victor Papa, as you turn down one, you'll see a police helicopter east side low level. Sir, that's for Cherokee 0 Echo Foxtrot. As you turn down one, you'll see a police helicopter into the left low level.
Oh, okay. We'll be looking for the police helicopter 0 Foxtrot.
I'll go right towards that antenna on top of that mountain. All right, put the nose down just a little bit more. There you go. That should about get you level flight, maybe just a... And as it speeds up, it wants to pick up. So as this comes closer to 100, you'll just need a little bit more forward pressure.
Okay, no factor 0 Foxtrot.
There you go.
And I count Phenom 100 November 6 inbound, left 16 right.
Phenom 100 November Victor Van Nuys Star, wind calm, 16 right, clear to land.
And then we're going to shoot down through Topanga Canyon down to the shore.
Foxtrot number 2 phone a Phenom jet on a 6-mile final.
Looking for the Phenom 0 Echo Foxtrot.
Cessna 05 Golf, exchange approved, good day.
05 Golf, good day. Blue and white Cessna 05 Golf, north Topanga Canyon, southbound through the canyon out of 25. We turn a little bit to the left, James. Let me get rid of this thing for you.
That's 120 plus.
I think I'll keep it like that.
We're looking good. We can roll out now if you want. And we'll go right towards, still towards that hill. And when the canyon opens up, you'll see it. We'll just turn down through it. So we're in cruise flight. We'll do a little cruise check. Transponders on the right code. Flaps are up. Fuel set. Power set. All of our gauges look correct. 2500. Teeny bit of climb, not too much. Attitude looks good. Airspeed looks good.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull a little bit of power back. There we go.
Highway traffic, helicopter and...
That's Catalina Island out in the distance.
Oh, cool.
Over.
How long does that take to fly to?
Not very long. We really can't do it from here, but if we went down to Palos Verdes, it's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's only, it's like 26 miles off of Long Beach.
Yeah.
I think it takes a couple of hours in the boat, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
The Catalina Cruiser. Normally during people's flight training, once or twice they'll want to go out there.
Yeah. Going straight?
What's that? Yeah, just go straight. Canyon's right in front of us.
Yeah.
And we're going to go down to the shoreline, make a left.
Cruise over the Mount Gleason heliport. Southeastbound at 6,000.
Blue and white Cessna 05 Golf, Topanga Canyon, southbound out of 2.5. Now, if you want to, you can descend down to 2,000. We'll take a little bit of power out for you. Yeah, just put the nose down a little bit.
Yeah.
And at the shoreline, like I said, we're going to make a left.
Yeah.
And as your airspeed picks up, you'll need a little bit more pressure.
Yeah.
Santa Monica Tower, good morning. Papa Charlie is on the GPS approach. Full stop.
Baron 584, Papa Charlie, San Mike Tower, good morning. Report the field inside, 12 o'clock and 7 miles.
We have it in sight for Papa Charlie.
Baron 4, Papa Charlie, cleared visual approach, runway 21, winds calm, runway 21, 7 left.
Clear for the visual and clear to land.
Good.
21 for Papa Charlie.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna 7505 Golf, Topanga in the shoreline for an eastbound, then a turn to Van Nuys.
So 7505 Golf, Santa Monica Tower, San Mike altimeter 3003, transition is approved.
05 Golf. Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah.
LAX is a little bit off in the distance.
Yeah.
Palos Verdes down there. Where are you from originally?
Perth, Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
Is Brentwood over here?
Yeah.
I teach a lot of guys from Australia how to fly the helicopters.
That's cool. Yeah, I want to do that as well at some point.
They build them right down there near, just at the base of that hill.
Oh, great.
They're real popular for the ranchers in Australia.
Yeah.
Because they got these enormous ranches.
Yeah, it's huge.
So they buy themselves a helicopter and fly around their ranch, I guess. I don't know. Most of them come over here and chase tail for about 6 months learning how to fly. Which in my opinion is an admirable sport. Most of them are quite good at it. And let's make a left turn towards Century City. There you go, we'll start rolling out.
Theta Papa, now current for Santa Monica, runway 21 in use, winds are calm. The altimeter 300.
Excellent.
Theta Papa.
You ever done this before?
No.
No?
How much when you turn? How hard do you turn? Not very hard. It's like.
Well, right up here measures at 10 degrees, 20, 30, 60. You know, when we're out flying for fun or just screwing around, we can turn 60 degrees all day long. Just makes it a little harder to fly the plane.
Yeah.
But normally, like if we got people in it, we try to keep it to about 20.
Okay.
All right. See those white buildings over there?
Yeah.
Right off to your left? We're going to wait a minute, then we're going to turn directly to them. And let's try a 30-degree turn.
Okay.
All right? So we'll hang on for a minute because that's... All right, let's see one. Roll it to the left. Just kind of roll it. Keep on rolling. A little bit of back pressure. There you go. I'll roll it out level. And that's not too brutal. It starts to get a little harder and harder to keep it level as we turn more and more past 30.
Yeah.
But we learn how to do that in flight training.
Yeah.
So it's basically just holding a little back pressure, keep the nose up a little bit.
For Papa Charlie, right turn off, contact ground, point 9, good day.
Good day, Papa.
Let's try another one of them turns to the right. Here you go. Santa Monica Tower, 05 Golf for a frequency change. We're at the Getty Center.
05 Golf, retain approved, good day.
Thanks, 05 Golf. Now let's turn it back the other way. And roll it 30 degrees that way. There you go. We'll follow that freeway right on in.
Delta, 1551 Zulu, weather, wind calm, visibility 10, sky conditions, ceiling 25000 broken, temperature 18,
Boom.
3 Echo Foxtrot, right cross from flood basin, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
And we'll just fly this way.
return to flood basin, 3 Echo Fox.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna 7505 Golf, Getty Center, Delta.
Cessna 7505 Golf, Van Nuys Tower, make right traffic, runway 16 right, 4 crossing the freeway.
We'll report to freeway for right traffic, 05 Golf.
3 Echo Foxtrot, no delay on the roll.
No delay, 3 Echo Fox.
That's our landing strip out there, some 8 miles, 9 miles away.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's 12. I would just keep flying this heading. There's Beverly Hills. And they gave us right traffic, James, so that means all of our turns in the pattern are going to be to the right.
Okay.
So we'll stay on the left-hand side of the airport, fly parallel to the runway, make a right turn to base, and then a right turn to final.
Yeah.
So we're going to come in this way, but downwind's going to be that way.
Yeah.
All right. And when we get over these hills, we're already at traffic pattern altitude, so we don't really have to sweat that.
Yeah.
We got no descent, no nothing. And we try to stay about a half a mile to a mile with the runway on that side.
Yeah.
There's no given distance, but a half a mile kind of close, and a mile out, and this airplane's kind of far. So someplace in the middle.
Tower 304 Echo Foxtrot, holding short 16 right for a VFR departure to San Bernardino.
And here's where they teach all the little Jewish kids.
Yeah.
All that, start standby 1.
Every kid I know in the valley went to his training there. They got to learn their religion before they can be. They get their bar mitzvah.
Cherokee 3 Echo Foxtrot, showing now indicating 1,000.
We are currently at 1,500 3 Echo Fox.
But let's see that pond, little duck pond there?
Yeah.
Let's try to keep that on the right-hand side. So we'll fly right on the left-hand side of it.
Right for a VFR departure to
That kind of lines us up pretty good.
304 Echo Foxtrot, Van Nuys, start comply with your instructions. Runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Complying with VFR directions, clear for takeoff 16 right, 4 Echo Foxtrot.
16. Standby. Cherokee 3 Echo Foxtrot, still not receiving the transponder recycle.
Recycle 3 Echo Fox.
Top 16 tower.
Yes, sir. All personnel equipment clear 16 left. You can short reopen.
Copy, 16 left is now open.
And Van Nuys Tower, 7505 Golf, crossing the freeway.
Cessna 05 Golf, roger.
Excellent, we're lined up. This is a very good distance here. Now we just fly parallel up that runway.
Cherokee 3 Echo Foxtrot, show you now indicating 1,900. Frequency change approved.
Exchange approved. Good day, sir. 3 Echo.
Now if we were in a big fancy airplane, this is where we check to make sure our gear was down, our pumps were on, our undercarriage was set for landing, all that kind of good stuff. This airplane here, the gear is fixed. So all we really need to do is make sure it's on the fullest tank, but it doesn't even do that.
Cessna 05 Golf, runway 16 right, clear to land when calm.
Thanks a lot, clear to land 05 Golf. So all we got to do is pull our throttle back and do a little flap work, which is this switch right here. And if you hold it down for 3 seconds, that gives you about 10 degrees. All right?
About 40 seconds for a check.
Parker 150 Lima Romeo Man.
So when we come beam our touchdown spot, which is going to be the numbers of the runway, we'll go ahead and pull our power back to 17 or 18, and we'll get 10 degrees of flaps. And then we let the airplane slow down to about 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Look at you flying parallel to the runway.
Yeah.
Most guys pick one of these streets and fly in, and we end up really close to the runway at the end. You see the numbers? It's hard to see from here. It says 16 right.
05 Golf, make short approach.
Short approach, 05 Golf. Now he wants a short approach, so let's go ahead and pull the power out and 10 degrees of flaps.
150 Lima
Way out?
Yeah, just pull it back to about 17. And press this down for 3 seconds. All right, excellent. And we're going to fly out just a little bit. He wants it a little shorter than normal. There you go, let it slow down a little bit. And now we can make a right-hand turn. And give yourself another 3 seconds on that.
Right now?
Yeah. So he wants to push the nose up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you push it down.
Tango 5 Tango Fox will be ready to go in sequence 16 right.
Close to 5 Tango Fox.
There you go. Now, whoops, straighten her out.
Okay.
And another 3 seconds on the flaps. Yeah, it makes us get a bigger angle,
Yeah.
right? It's kind of like an aerodynamic braking. And we just set up a pitch angle. Gives us a nice airspeed. Good rate of descent. Just like they asked for. And now we're going to turn final.
Van Nuys Tower, Hawker 825, Charlie Papa, holding short 16 right and sequence.
So let's start turning towards the runway.
Delta. Hawker 825, Charlie Papa, Van Nuys Tower, negative. We are going this
And we're going to pick the, there we go. Perfect,
Okay,
just kind of hold this angle.
16 right,
Pitch it. Let's pick the nose up just a little bit more. Just like that. Excellent.
Cherokee 4 Foxtrot, contact SoCal departure.
Get lined up with that runway. Beautiful. Straighten out, good. Just like that, right down the runway. And now we start our flare. Pull it back. There you go. Very good. Abide with the instructions. And we'll get it right off here at Foxtrot. What's that?
It must be, these ones are easier to...
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Wide right downwind, got a forward, descending.
Van Nuys ground, Cessna 7505 Golf off at Foxtrot for rotor effects.
7505 Golf, Van Nuys ground, taxi to rotor effects via Alpha.
Via Alpha for rotor effects, 05 Golf. Yeah, this one here is this is a very easy plane to learn all of that.
Yeah.
Position, attitude, power. As you start moving up into the big planes, they're harder to slow down, or, you know.
Yeah.
Almost everybody flying learned to fly in something like this.
Yeah.
There are exceptions to every rule, but I mean, I learned to fly in one of these back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And when I started instructing, it had been 25 years since I'd flown a little plane like this.
Yeah.
We're going to make a left here going down Alpha 3. We just step on the left pedal. Look at this.
Yeah. Private jets.
Yeah. Well, the one sitting there at first is about 15. Then the second one's about 40. And then the last one's about like 8.
Yeah.
So, almost $100 million worth of jets sitting there. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Van Nuys ground, it's Clay Lacey, Nugget Bravo 2 with a Learjet, go back to Lacey.
Last call that was broken to again, was that Clay Lacey tug from Bravo 2 to Lacey?
Yeah, Clay Lacey, Bravo 2.
Lacey tug, Van Nuys ground.
And you know, those guys pay their pilots anywhere between $125 and $200 a year.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
You know, the guy wants to go to the Caribbean, he's going to spend 2 weeks there. Well, guess what? You're going to the Caribbean for 2 weeks. You might not stay at the same 5-star hotel as him, but, you know, it's a pretty good stay.
Yeah.
All expenses are paid, you're running around like an animal. It's a good time. All right, shutting it down is pretty easy. We just turn the electronics off.
Yep.
Pull the big red knob, that shuts the fuel off. Then the key and the power, boom.